Let's be honest. Navigating the special education system can feel like you're trying to learn a whole new language. And if you're a parent, that term IEP can sound pretty intimidating. So today, we're going to demystify it. We're going to unlock 3 absolutely critical rights you have when it comes to your child's individualized education program.
Have you ever sat in an IEP meeting just feeling totally overwhelmed? Maybe a little confused or just unsure of what you're even allowed to ask for? If so, you are definitely not alone. It's a complex world for sure, but understanding your rights, that is the key to becoming your child's most powerful advocate.
And to make sure we're getting all this right, we're not just guessing, we're going straight to the experts. All the insights we're talking about today come directly from EdLaw Advocates, a group that is dedicated to helping families navigate this exact process.
They were founded by an award-winning lawyer, LeTonya F, and their whole mission is to level the playing field for students from kindergarten through 12th grade. They're in the trenches with families every single day, which is why their guidance is so incredibly valuable. So let's dive into their first key insight.
Okay, first up is a right that sounds simple, but it is fundamentally important. It's all about timing. It's called the annual review rule, and let me tell you, it's a timeline that is absolutely non-negotiable.
So here's the big question for you. Is the school legally required to sit down with you and review your child's entire plan at a minimum every single year? What do you think? The answer is a huge, resounding yes. Once per year. That's the magic number. But the key phrase here, the part you really need to remember is at least. This is not some friendly suggestion from the school, it is a legal requirement. Think of it like a mandatory annual checkup to make sure the support your child is getting never gets stale or outdated. And why does this one little rule matter so much? Well, because kids change so fast, right? A plan from last year might be totally wrong for them this year. This mandatory review makes sure the plan evolves with your child. It's the official time to track progress, celebrate their wins, and make those crucial tweaks for the year ahead. And maybe most importantly, it holds the school accountable to a consistent schedule.
Now, that annual review, that's the bare minimum. But what if there's a problem in, say, October? Do you have to wait until the spring? This brings us to our second right, and this one is a real game changer. It basically puts control of the calendar directly into your hands.
So, here's something a lot of parents just don't realize. You never, ever have to wait for that annual review. If a new challenge pops up or you have a serious concern, can you actually force a meeting right then and there? You absolutely can, at any time. Just let that sink in for a second. You don't need to ask for permission, and you don't have to justify it beyond your own gut feeling that it's necessary. If you see a problem, you have the right to get everyone back to that table, immediately. You know, this right completely changes your role. It transforms you from just a passenger in this process into the person who's actually in the driver's seat. A lot can happen in a school year. This means you can tackle issues the moment they pop up, ensuring your child gets the right support when they need it most, not months later. Okay, let's move on to our third and final right. We've talked about the when, but now let's talk about the what, the actual substance of the IEP. This is all about turning vague hopes for your child's future into a concrete plan for real, measurable progress. So, our final question really gets to the heart of the IEP document itself. Is it enough to just have goals written down? Or do those goals legally have to be measurable and specifically designed for your child? This is a really big one. And wow, this slide illustrates the difference perfectly. Just look at the left. Johnny will improve his reading skills. Okay, but what does that even mean? How do you know when he's done it? Now look at the right. By May, Johnny will read a 4th grade level passage at 90 words per minute with 95% accuracy. See the difference? One is a wish. The other is a target. It's specific, it has a deadline, and it is 100% measurable. There's no gray area at all. This is exactly why demanding measurable goals is so powerful. It replaces wishy-washy hopes with a crystal-clear definition of what success actually looks like. It means progress is tracked with real data, not just feelings. And that creates genuine accountability for everyone involved. It ensures the plan is a living, effective tool, not just some document that sits in a file cabinet. So there you have it, 3 fundamental rights.
But knowledge is only powerful if you actually use it. So let's bring this all together so you can walk into your next meeting feeling confident, prepared, and ready to go.
So let's quickly recap your new IEP toolkit. Number 1, the annual review isn't optional, it's mandatory. Number 2, you can demand a meeting anytime you feel it's needed. And number 3, vague goals just don't cut it. You have the right to insist on measurable outcomes. Now, if this has sparked something for you and you want to dive even deeper, I highly recommend you go straight to the source. Head over to edlawadvocates.com. They have a ton of resources, training, and professional help available right there on their site.
So we'll leave you with this one final thought. You are now equipped with 3 incredibly powerful pieces of information. The real question is, what are you going to do with it? Now that you know your rights, what's your first step?